This is my 1974 Bricklin SV-1. As you can see, this car is a little bit of a mess. Tune in, we're gonna be doing a lot of videos on this until this is finished. Anyways, let's get going, guys. Well, hold there. This is my 1974 Bricklin SV-1. Short version of the history of this car, an amazing American entrepreneur decided to do what every American always dreams of, swindling the Canadians out of their hard-earned tax dollars by starting a car company in New Brunswick.
But while chaos reigns in his Canadian operations, Malcolm Bricklin is in Arizona. A few weeks after signing the deal with New Brunswick, he moves there to live out a lifelong dream.
I remember when I was a little kid, the thing I'd rather be, I wanted to be a policeman and I wanted to be a fireman, but I think the thing I really wanted to be was a cowboy.
It's a great story, and to learn more about it, definitely go out and watch the documentary. It's on YouTube. It's a riot. The guy he's a mad lad. It's great. But anyways, I got this car about a year or two ago out of a back lot of a tow truck company. It was sitting under a tarp, and I said, I gotta have it. It's crazy, it's weird, I want it. The video you're going to see is actually the first video I ever filmed. So I know, it's cringy. I think I'm doing a Vice Grip Garage impression the entire time for those of you who watch him. You know, I pulled the old heater core, she's been pulled out, and there's nothing barely in her, and it's a weird one. But you know what? I learned some really good things from this. How to put in an aluminum race radiator, how to make your own custom brackets, how to fix your heater core, and basically how to jerry-rig just about anything into one of these cars. So tune in, we're gonna be doing a lot of videos on this in the next years until this is finished. And if you guys hadn't guessed, it's not really finished. I swear, guys, it is on jack stands and it does run intermittently, sometimes, occasionally, but it's not broken, I swear. It's up on here for some temporary repairs, so join with me as we go into the past of a young boy named Joe while I fix my radiator and a few other things with the car that inspired the Delorean. Anyways, let's get going, guys. It's me, Tiny Joe. I'm in the corner to explain things. Bada bing! Anyways, guys, why am I doing this? Because I wanted more cool factor. Literally, because these cars, with their pointy nose, they don't let a lot of air in. These had a lot of cooling issues. So, with an aluminum radiator, you're gonna allow the heat exchange to be a lot better, a lot faster. Plus, with two electric fans that are going all the time, they're gonna be constantly sucking cool air through that thing. They're a lot more powerful. So, first thing I had to do was start making my fan shroud. I made it out of some, I want to say it was probably close to 1/8" aluminum. We put that in there, cut the holes, added some nutserts. If you don't own those, buy them. They're awesome. I love them. So the shroud is done. I used those nutserts to make sure there's a threaded insert everywhere. From there, we had to clean out the old system. You never want to put an aluminum radiator in an old system because that sediment will just sit in there and you can't clean them out, unlike a brass radiator. Best thing to do is a couple days before, start running some engine flush through it. And what that's going to do is break up all the sediment a little bit more, allow it to be flushed easier. For me, I just went with the distilled water method. So drain everything out, fill it up with distilled water, run the engine, have it pump through. Keep doing it, drain it. Keep doing it, drain it. You're gonna wanna quit. You're gonna wanna say, man, this is clean enough. And it is not. As you can see here, I went from almost black to like barely any tint to this water. And I said, enough is enough, that's it. In the end, once that's cleaned out, I'm able to swap in my new radiator. That's a nice radiator right there. But what's this? My heater core broke. Yup, that's a puddle on the floor. So I had to go take that to a guy up the street, Arthur's Auto. Thank you, Roy. Did a great job fixing it up for me. Was able to use a new core with the original ends and solder them on, or braze as it will, since it's brass. From then on, we had to fix the heater core. The heater core is old. Spray painted the box, put everything back in the box with new seals, and then put it back in the car. No more leaking green antifreeze on the floor. So with the heater core refreshed, we were able to move on. Now we can start putting our coolant in. And then from there, we had to wire up the fans. We got everything wired up. We finally figured it out. I ran a temperature gauge and we got this thing to run with our new aluminum race radiator.
Oh, she sounds good.
Wow, nice accent. Would you rip off Vice Grip Garage? As you can see, this car is a little bit of a mess. It's a great car. I love this car. All the steel on it is actually box tubing. It's not a C-channel frame. This thing is all made like a professional race car, the way they would make them back in the day with box tubing. So this thing actually even has an internal roll cage in it. So this is a super heavy duty car. The actual frame is super heavy duty and the thing looks awesome. So that's what we've done for today. Check it out. We're going to be doing something else somewhere down the line. Boy howdy, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a dumb bit. I'm done with this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's more to come on this crazy car. Definitely go watch that documentary. It is really fun. The guy is an absolute mad lad, like I said. Hope you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment with if I should dump this in a landfill. I don't think I'm going to do that. It's a pretty rare car, but whatever. We'll see you on the next one. My door broke.